Hello and welcome to EuroConnect News, Unity and Resilience. Key moments from day one of the 2024 GOP Convention.
The Republican National Convention was held in Milwaukee. The recent assassination attempt on Donald Trump loomed large as GOP delegates gathered for the opening of the 2024 GOP Convention in Wisconsin. This event marked a shift in tone, more reflective and somber than anticipated. According to Larry Elder, a California delegate and former Republican presidential candidate, it's much more reflective, much more somber, and much more about the character of the country, Elder told USA Today. Despite this shift, the MAGA movement's fervor remained evident. Speakers at the convention delivered sharply worded conservative critiques on issues like border security, the economy, and other culture war topics, energizing the base. However, attendees at the Fiserv Forum, home of the NBA's Milwaukee Bucks, emphasized the importance of unity, which they see as a key theme for this year's presidential election. The most anticipated moment of the day was Trump's announcement of Senator J.D. Vance, R. Ohio, as his vice presidential candidate. Vance, a staunch Trump defender and influential MAGA advocate, especially with Rust Belt voters, brings a younger perspective to the ticket. I like the fact that he is younger, because we have to be thinking for the future and ahead, said Nino Capitula, a 35-year-old delegate from Washington State. Vance's rags to riches narrative, highlighted in his 2016 memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, resonated with many delegates. Trump noted that Vance's campaign focus will be on American workers and farmers in swing states such as Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Vance's entrance to the convention floor, accompanied by his wife, Usha Vance, was to the tune of Merle Haggard's America First. For Republicans attributing Saturday's assassination attempt to Democratic rhetoric and media coverage, reconciling Vance's previous controversial comments about Trump poses a challenge. Vance had previously compared Trump to an opioid and Hitler, though his stance shifted ahead of the 2022 midterms. The convention began with a prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance, and a rendition of God Bless America, setting a tone of unity and patriotism. The GOP faithful expressed inspiration from Trump's resilience following the assassination attempt, reinforcing their commitment to his candidacy. As the convention continues, the themes of unity, reflection, and fiery conservative rhetoric are expected to play pivotal roles in shaping the party's message and strategy for the 2024 presidential election.
NBC poll: Trump edges out, Biden and Harris in pre-election matchups.
The latest NBC News poll, conducted before a gunman fired at former President Donald Trump and rallygoers in Pennsylvania on Saturday, shows both President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris trailing Republican Donald Trump by 2 points in head-to-head matchups. Trump leads Biden 45%, 43%, with 12% undecided or preferring another choice, and holds a 47% to 45% edge over Harris, with 8% undecided or preferring another choice. Both results fall within the poll's margin of error. The poll reveals nuanced insights into the strengths and weaknesses of Harris compared to Biden. Harris slightly outperforms Biden among black voters, leading Trump by 64 points, 78% to 14%, compared to Biden's 57-point lead, 69% to 12%. Conversely, Trump fares slightly better among white voters when matched against Harris, leading by 16 points, compared to a 14-point advantage over Biden. These voter subgroups have larger margins of error than the poll's overall margin of error, of plus or minus 3.5 percentage points. Among other demographics, such as age, gender, and Latino voters, there is minimal difference between Biden and Harris. Significantly, the biggest disparities between Biden and Harris in their matchups against Trump extend beyond demographics. Among the approximately 1/4 of Republican voters who are dissatisfied with Trump as the GOP nominee, Trump leads Biden by 46 points, 63% to 17%. as some in the Democratic Party advocate for a nominee other than Biden following his June debate against Trump. These poll results underscore the complex dynamics at play in the upcoming election.
Assassin in the shadows. The disturbing story of Thomas Matthew Crooks.
Thomas Matthew Crooks has become the most infamous name in America overnight. Hours after an assassination attempt on former U.S. President Donald Trump in Pennsylvania's Butler, the FBI identified the 20-year-old as the shooter. Secret Service snipers killed Crooks soon after he fired multiple shots at the rally from a nearby rooftop. The FBI has now released his photo, showing the attacker wearing glasses and smiling into the camera. The young man from the small Pittsburgh suburb of Bethel Park has left the U.S. and the rest of the world stunned. A day after the shooting at the Trump rally, investigators are still searching for answers. In school, Thomas Crooks was a math whiz. He received a $500 Star Award from the National Math and Science Initiative, according to the Pittsburgh Tribune Review. In 2022, he graduated from Bethel Park High School. Former classmates describe him as a quiet and socially reserved student who often seemed lonely. According to ABC News, a classmate mentioned that Crooks didn't have a ton of friends and was bullied for his appearance and clothing choices, such as wearing hunting outfits to school. He was a member of the Clareton Sportsman's Club for at least a year, as reported by the BBC. In high school, he tried out for the rifle team but was rejected. A former student, Jameson Murphy, told the Post that Crooks was a comically bad shot and unable to make the team. Another classmate described him as a terrible shot. His high school counselor described him as respectful and said he never knew Crooks to be political. Classmates have no recollections of him discussing politics or Trump, though he did show an interest in the subject. He reportedly donated $15 to the liberal campaign group Act Blue in 2021 and registered to vote as a Republican a week before he turned 18. There was nothing alarming about the 20-year-old. He had no criminal record, lived a middle-class life with his parents, and worked at a nursing home as a dietary aide. Marcy Grimm, the nursing center administrator, said in a statement, "We are shocked and saddened to learn of his involvement. Thomas Matthew Crooks performed his job without concern, and his background check was clean." On the day of the attack, Crooks traveled an hour from his home, climbed to the roof of a glass research company adjacent to Butler Farm Show, where Trump held the rally. He used an AR-15 style rifle for the attack, firing from roughly 150 meters away from where Trump stood at the podium. At least 5 shots were reportedly heard at the rally. The shooting left Trump wounded in his right ear and resulted in 1 fatality.
For the full story, visit euroconnectnews.com. Subscribe, share, and leave your comments. Your feedback is important to us.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. granted Secret Service protection following Trump assassination attempt.
Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will receive Secret Service protection at the direction of President Joe Biden following the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas announced the decision on Monday. In light of this weekend's events, the president has directed me to work with the Secret Service to provide protection to Robert Kennedy Jr., Mayorkas stated during a daily briefing at the White House. Kennedy expressed his gratitude on X, saying, "Thank you to President Biden for granting me Secret Service protection." This move comes in the shadow of his family's tragic history, as his father, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, was assassinated in June 1968, and his uncle, President John Kennedy, was assassinated in November 1963.
Drama unfolds. Wiz Khalifa, arrested for drug possession at Romanian music festival. Alexandra Shipp and Annalyn McCord celebrate birthdays amidst scandal.
Rapper wiz Khalifa, whose real name is Cameron Jibril Tomaz, was arrested for illegal drug possession at the Beach Please Wear music festival in Costanești, Romania, on July 13th, according to authorities. Mr. Tomaz, 36, was found with over 18 grams of cannabis during his performance at the Urban Music Festival, located on the shore of the Black Sea. The country's Special Directorate for Organized Crime and Terrorism, delegates, announced in a statement on July 14th that an American citizen, not initially named, was seen smoking an unspecified amount of marijuana in front of the audience in the shape of a rolled cigarette. Marijuana is an illegal substance in Romania, and the natural compound in the drug, called tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, is regarded as a high-risk drug. According to the international law firm, CMS, the severity of the punishment varies depending on the quantity and whether it is with intent to distribute or for personal use. Cannabis possession in Romania can result in up to 10 years imprisonment. Happy birthday, Alexandra Shipp and Anna Lynn McCord. Wishing both of you a fantastic day filled with love, joy, and all your favorite things. May this year bring even more success and happiness. Enjoy your special day and celebrate with laughter, love, and unforgettable moments. Here's to another year of amazing adventures and achievements for both of you.
The full story is waiting for you with just one click at euroconnectnews.com. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment.